Do
Like,
you know
this is a unique situation
if,
for me to be in, but
the freaking angry video game nerd? Thank you very
yes,
much.
I know the freaking angry video game nerd.
Okay, then you should know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry I don't know more. I
After
need to.
this wraps up, please look up Peanut Butter Gamer. Please!
You think we still are?
I guess when you're young, you just believe there'll be many people with whom
Want to start a podcast?
when later in life you realize it only happens a few times.
Yeah, you can screw it up.
Alright, Craig's recording.
Fucking hate that guy.
Alright, I think we did it, YouTube.
What's up, YouTube? They're calling it the
Whoa.
Green Guinness is what they're calling it. The Green Guinness Challenge, and you cut the G and you drink the moldy Guinness.
Yeah, so speak to me about what you're drinking right now.
What?
It
What?
Alright, alright. We should probably start, huh? How do we
I just
start?
did. I just
You
was
did?
showing off my green Guinness.
Oh, well, what the
What's
fuck is
up
in your green what
what's
is
up,
in there?
YouTube? I'm drinking my green
What's
Guinness.
in your green Guinness, dude?
It's the green Guinness for St. Patrick's Day.
No, it's not. Oh, is that the river in Chicago when they turn it all green and Dave Matthews
Yes.
Band drops all the poop in there? Do you know about that? I don't. That's referenced when a bunch of poop fell in the river because of Dave Matthews Band, but I never really
Yeah,
looked up
it was Dave
what happened.
Matthews Poops.
It was Dave Matthews
And
Poops?
it was Dave Matthews Poops in a river. Was it Chicago though, or
It was
was it
Chicago. It was
Hudson?
Chicago River, the one that they turned green for St. Patrick's Day, and they said, "Poop
Mm.
into me, poop into you, and I
Some
poop
people are into that.
into
Some people are into
you,
that.
and I." Dave Matthews and Alanis Morissette are always gonna be intertwined in my brain just because they're both used on the Lady Bird soundtrack, which, again, back to my allyship and my allyhood is
Now,
very
Lady Bird,
important.
that's a real film. I've seen it 5 to 10 times, probably.
Really?
Something, I don't know, somehow.
Me too. So I think
I
we're in the
don't know.
same. I have a big Lady Bird poster in my living room, and
I thought you were gonna say you had a big Lady Bird pussy. No, I
I
was
have a
gonna be
big
like,
Lady
"That's
Bird pussy.
cool. That is cool.
Never
That is
mind.
fucking cool."
I was gonna dive into that, but then I remember Lady Bird as a character is canonically in high school.
Yeah, but I think she's, like, 18, though.
By the end, that's the whole thing, right? She's
Yeah.
like, "I can buy these things because I turned
Yeah, yeah,
18,"
yeah.
and
Yeah, she's
the
18.
guy in the shop there, he actually just worked at the fucking, gas station, and Greta Gerwig, like, cast him in the movie, and he said, "Oh, happy birthday." And she's
That's
smoking a cigarette,
some
the Playboy, a Playgirl.
that's some safety shit. Just recording like, hiring people you meet on the street.
Yeah, yeah, Matt
Drinking.
Johnson-esque, which that's it's so fascinating to me that you have not really consumed any Matt Johnson-related media outside of, like,
What's he
glimpses on
do?
Twitter.
What's he
Nirvana,
do?
the band, the show,
Oh! Yeah,
The Dirties.
everybody keeps telling me to watch this, and they say I think I will fall in love with it, and I probably will.
You probably
But,
will. What is your perspective on what the hell that show is, really? Because I am also, like, pretty new to it as
like,
well, and I kinda had an idea, so I'm curious if you're in the same
I
boat.
mean, from what I gather, I feel like it's nuanced parody, irony
Yeah.
of things.
And honestly, not a bad shout. It really is just like for to the way that I think of it, it's like they just kind of like he loves so many movies, and he's just like, okay, we're gonna rip off all of these movies. I think he had an interesting quote where he quoted Bjork, so I'm quoting Matt Johnson quoting
Mm,
Bjork, but Bjork said that the artist's job is to translate and to communicate the myths of our ancestors to the modern world because the way that we communicate those things goes stale so quickly, and that's
that's
something,
beautiful.
and that's how he views, and maybe again, I guess you could call it cope of
Okay,
like,
so let me run it back.
yes,
You asked me, what do
let's
I
go
think
for it.
Nirvana the band the show is? What is it? What is it? Probably like something you smoke weed to.
I don't know if
When
it's
you
a
really
smoke
get
weed.
to the bottom of it, you just
I
smoke
think
weed.
I think maybe, but I
Like
think it's
like
maybe
like
on a second walk.
bad weed.
Yeah,
like stems, and then it
I
makes you
think
feel
it's good for
better.
stems. I do think it makes you feel better. I think it's just oh, it's
Nirvana,
so
the band, the show, the movie is STEM media.
I al I also think it specifically would appeal to fellas like you and I because it really is just too you can see it's just too good. It's these guys just making a movie and going and making a movie, and making the
We
show.
making a movie.
We're making a
They just
movie, and
making a movie.
they just go make the shit, and it's just like there's something beautiful, and it's like the way that they blend together, just like going out and taking a camera into places, wearing his stupid little hat and suit, and just like filming, and like the way
It's
that it
awesome.
flows between like real like actors, and then it also then
You
but half of
know,
it is just
it's like
random fucking
Borat.
people.
It's like
It is like
Borat.
Borat in a lot
And
of ways.
Borat is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay. So I think
That's
we're
a
gonna
good
have to
thing.
have like a
Movie
movie report.
night.
Movie
Movie
night.
night.
I think we're gonna need to have movie report at some point, or I guess the show. Either way, but I think the movie makes sense just
Or the
given
band
like,
or the show or the
or the
movie.
band, the show, the movie. But
Hmm.
I think that is an interesting one that I think the audience would be a bit shocked to find that you haven't dove into that.
By the time this comes out, I will have watched it. Mark my
Okay,
words.
that's exciting. But
I'm
I
like
guess
kind of invested in
what are you watching
Anthony
right now?
Bourdain.
Oh, you get excited for the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell
Yeah.
me. Stavros Halkias. He talked about it
I
on the
know. On
podcast
the pod
today.
today. Yeah, he's fat in it, he said.
He's fat in it. Yeah, he's a
He said
fat
he's
line
a
cook.
fat line cook.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the Stavi fan
This
cast.
is
And
so what do we think about the guy who wants to date his 8th grade student sister who's a nurse?
actually, I did have a big opinion on that.
Okay, let's hear.
So this is the Stavi Fancast Corner.
Yeah, that's all it
This is
is.
the part of the podcast where we analyze the callers.
Yeah.
We pick a caller to analyze. Let's
That's
analyze the teacher and the 8th grader.
teacher and the 8th grader.
I think I don't think it's that bad
I don't think it's that bad.
because okay, here's my problem. Like they were trying to twist it into like a sexual thing. Like, oh,
I think
like
Stavros was for sure.
yeah, Stavros he was twisting it to this sexual thing like, "Oh, dude, your 12-year-old student wants you to bang her sister."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm just like, "Well, I just think, like, she's just being nice." Like, I think she's just being a little
100%.
sweet, and she probably thinks the teacher's cute, and she probably
Exactly.
thinks her sister needs a nice guy,
Yeah.
and that's, like, it to me. Like, I don't think it's
Right.
anything more than that,
I
you
don't
know
think
what I
so
mean?
either. I loved the path that he went down of like, yeah, they're fucking with you and they're gonna catfish you and they're gonna get you to send your
Yeah.
dick to them.
That's,
And
like,
then
OCD intrusive thoughts
100%.
hardcore moment.
I
And I
yeah,
was like, "They're not wrong for thinking that." You have to think of every angle,
but I
but
can see this guy just kind of being a loser. And so like we don't
maybe
and I
she
think
was
that's the
bullying
best
him.
that's the best thing about the Stavros Collins is you never have the context, you can just make it up. And I think in this
Yeah.
case, I I was like, I mean, unless there's more details in that he's met the sister or something like that, it's just kind of like
Well, yeah, like, at the sock hop.
exactly. But it's like if it's at face value of like, yeah, I mean, like my student's sister, and she showed me her Instagram, and she's pretty hot, and it's just like it just feels to me like your mom hyping you up for like a blind date, and like this girl doesn't
Yeah.
have has no interest in any of that.
No.
I think that's the concern for me of like this
You
sister
know
has no
yeah.
interest in this. That's the only thing.
Well, this happens in Mad Men. When kind of, not really.
No, no, no.
Setting people
Speak
up.
to it. Yeah.
When, well, the schizophrenic one, and
Ah,
then his schizophrenic dad, who's also schizophrenic, and they're both Jewish too.
okay. Yeah.
He like finds a woman and sets them up together, and
Yeah.
then he's like on the date. He's like, "I'm a virgin," and
Oh.
then MLK dies. He gets
Oh.
assassinated.
Oh.
So it's like really, when you think about it, it is just like that.
Is that a hate crime?
So like, if this guy went on a blind date with this girl's sister, I think like Greta
Yeah.
Thunberg would get assassinated.
Greta Thunberg would get
That's not good.
assassinated
I like her.
while a 28-year-old man, is busting inside of this 25-year-old woman.
And that's a problematic age gap.
And that's the thing. What would probably happen? He's probably gonna moan the 8th grader's name. And let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be so fucking for real.
Ooh,
Not to
that's
take
tough. What if they have
Stavros
similar
aside.
names and it's an
That's
accident?
what if it's yeah, what if it's like a junior and a third situation, but the woke media won't know that you can't even mess that up. You can't even mess that up. If you better not mess it up.
Dude, woke media is trying to make pedophiles.
This portion of the Go Outside podcast was cut for being too woke and too awesome. Oh, with the woke
What's the
media,
deal? She
I
was
just wanna go.
17.
She's really good. She's just
She,
really interesting. I like to
she, was
hear
like-
about the TikToks and the renegade.
she looked
Um,
mature for her age.
he looked.
Yeah.
So on that note,
I,
Euphoria,
I just
Red
want to
Wedding.
say, I just want to say, I'm woke and I think pedophilia is bad.
Yeah. You know what your hair is kind of giving? It is kind of giving Addison's cousin.
It's giving they she with a boyfriend, bisexual.
Okay, so you're just
And that's,
describing yourself. Are you still
well, yeah, it's
are
my
you still
hair on
they
my
are you still
body.
are you still they sheing? I know that's on the art account. I
Who
noticed.
cares?
Yeah, that's fair.
I got called sir the other day. That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's
And
pretty good.
I was like, yeah.
Well, I think
I get
I
like
mean,
one a year. I get one a year.
yeah,
And I savor it. It feels awesome.
I think I have like leftover pronouns for you just because I caught you in a they she moment that was like definitely like that could turn into they them, eventually they he
No, it
situation.
was they them. Well, first it was he, him,
Right.
and then it was they, them, and then it was they, she, and now it's
They
they.
she.
And
Exactly.
unfortunately, I've like
You've been ground down.
I've been ground fucking down by society. I have.
You're a detransitioning story in many ways.
It's yeah.
It's been a journey.
I wish I did like 6 months of tea, like a few years ago,
Ooh,
to
yeah.
see what would have happened. I feel like I would be awesome. I'd
That would
be
be
way
pretty
cooler,
cool.
but I just
Yeah.
never did. I never did.
It happens. I
And it's fine.
somewhat unrelated, but I feel like, yeah, God, in my brain, just going through the headcanon of who I think you are, not really, but
Yeah.
like in my headcanon,
I need to know. I need to
you
know.
went to like SCAD, like
No.
that's where you went
But
to
yeah.
school in my brain.
Well, I applied
I exactly, I'm sure you did.
and then I
Because
didn't go.
did you get
It's
in?
not okay. So let me get one thing straight. I lied. I did not apply.
Okay.
So basically, I applied to one school, and it was the school that I got into, and I was like, I'm done. Like I did it.
Yeah. No,
So,
low key, me too.
but also I was like, I was gonna go to SCAD originally, but I don't have family in Georgia, but I have family in
Yeah.
Ohio. So I was like, I'll pick
Just
the
because
easier
I mean
one.
you're from the South or something. I don't know
Yeah, yeah,
anything
yeah.
about you, but and we'll keep it that way.
Well,
But
yeah,
so it's like scat. It's also just you give scat. I can't lie. You just give
I know.
Savannah College of
Well,
Art and Design. You go to the Savannah
the
Bananas games.
I went to the Midwest version of SCAD,
Yeah, okay, that makes
which is
sense.
CAD.
CAD.
It's just
Ah,
a
that's
letter
fair.
off, pretty much.
I could just see you going to the little Savannah Banana baseball games, and you go to all the fucking like gay
See, and that's where you're wrong
southern
because
gay shit.
like 5 years ago,
Ah, that's fair.
I was a sports ball guy. I
That's
was like,
fair.
sports ball, and
Yeah.
now
You go to drag
I
brunch
would
though.
like kill people over football now. I'm so
Right.
dedicated to it. And that's because I'm a bisexual with a boyfriend.
Right.
And it made
Yeah.
me addicted to football. I like it more than him sometimes.
I think that makes sense. I mean, I think
So,
you do like football a lot. It's the one sport that I think you actually really do enjoy.
and
Um,
pool.
pool. You're really good at pool.
And golf.
Okay.
I'm like basically a 60-year-old man.
I mean this is yeah, I think I relate to that because all of my hobbies from childhood are things that guys are getting into now, including
Like jacking off and like
jacking off and like
sucking
talking to hot
off.
girls and like like
Yeah, yeah,
lifting
yeah.
like really heavy weights like all the time.
Mm,
But more
that's
importantly,
cool.
like being annoying about cooking. Like I was annoying about cooking at the age of like 12, and now guys are
I know
getting
your
annoying
ass
about.
was watching Chopped.
I was watching Chopped. I was watching Sorted Food. I was watching old Marco Pierre White videos. I was watching every Anthony
Binging
Bourdain
with
video I possibly.
Bobbish.
A little binging with Babish. It's a little later on in the process, but certainly the Bon Appetit Test Kitchen. But I really got into that all
Never
that
got into
bullshit.
that.
That's good.
Can I
It's I
tell you
think
something?
it's please.
I kind A lot of people really hate Joshua Weissman, but I kinda like him.
That's crazy.
I
He pisses me the fuck off.
Something that's
His
happened
fucking
is
brat
so
ass.
to like, not even on some ED Twitch shit, but sometimes I have to force myself to eat,
Yeah.
and so if I and you really need to force myself to eat something, I'll either put on, like, um, Taiwanese street market videos
Yeah, okay, that's good, yeah.
or Joshua Weissman fast food, what's the best fast
Yeah.
food, what's the best chicken nugget, and
Oh, that's a
I
better
kinda
video.
no, like, I kinda it's a slop, it's like Mr. Beast of food, but I
He
like
does make
that, and I like
one
Mr. Beast.
one his content's piss is annoying because he does the thing of like, why the fuck this like Cane's is fucking dog shit. Why would you ever fucking I can make this and fucking
Yeah,
whatever. I'm gonna make this
yeah.
for cheaper per serving. And it's just like, dude, shut the fuck up, kill yourself. Also, he's annoying because he's got the millennial like buns, but like ooh.
Yeah, he's like
Uh,
that innuendo type humor, and
exactly.
that's dire, but I people here's
You're
the
not watching him
thing,
for a laugh. You're not watching to laugh.
people, like, try to cancel him over it, and
Yeah.
they're like, "He's a bad person because
The
he's
innuendo
making
stuff.
sex jokes."
Yeah, it's
And
fair.
it's like, I
Other
like,
other world, I
who
guess.
cares? Like, who
Truly.
cares?
Truly, who gives a
I
shit?
don't care. Binging with Babish has probably made similar jokes, slapping a dough for his Bob's Burgers recreation video.
Yeah. No,
I don't care.
He'll do Bob's Burgers recreation and then look into the camera and be like, "Ooh, I'll take Bob's Burgers," and it's like, uh, and then he'll like, "Ain't that something?" and do some like Seinfeld and be like, "We'll be back after this." He'll do some bullshit like that.
The best food channels, 2 of them now,
Okay.
Brutal Moose
Okay.
and newly anointed in the Foodoverse, Peanut Butter Gamer.
I
Thank you very much.
I don't know. I don't know what these things are. I'm like a food guy. I
You
don't know what these
know
things are.
about Peanut Butter
What the fuck
Gamer?
is Peanut Butter Gamer and Brutal Moose?
You know about Brutal
Oh,
Moose?
what the fuck is this? I don't know.
Do you know, um, the mysterious Mr. Enter?
You're just saying shit.
Do
Like
you know
this is a unique situation
if,
for me to be in, but
the freaking angry video game nerd? Thank you very
yes,
much.
I know the freaking angry video game nerd.
Okay, then you should know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I don't know more. I
After
need to
this wraps up, please look up Peanut Butter Gamer. Please!
please look
Please!
up Peanut Butter Gamer. I need someone to talk to about Peanut Butter Gamer. Okay, I will take a look, I suppose.
I'm getting
Um,
faded off that green juice.
you are getting fucked up off the green juice. The energy, the vitality is entering into your bloodstream. I can see it and feel it in my bones.
I'm
And
hard.
with that said, did you watch the wedding episode of Euphoria yesterday?
No, well, so I was at a hardcore show for 6 hours,
What are you doing?
so I didn't get to.
Did your erection last for longer than 4?
Yeah.
Just the giggle, no riff, just
Yeah. I was accidentally, like my cock was, like, so hard and, like, huge, and I just accidentally kept, like, touching the backs of women, and I felt
so so
really
in
bad
you
about it. So I apologize.
when you were he him,
Okay.
and let's say yeah, let's go. Yep. And let's say there was I
I
gotta get the
talked about this with my cousin-in-law yesterday.
that's exciting. I gotta
Yeah.
so let me because it's dysphoria, right? When you're feeling dysphoric.
I think it's Euphoria is the show.
um
I'm sorry,
and
please go on.
Yeah, and
I'm on the
there's
edge of my seat.
and then you're doing what to your seat?
I'm edging. I'm edging.
And then there's gender
Are you barefoot
euphoria.
right now?
There's gender. Don't worry
Are
about it.
you barefoot right now?
There's gender euphoria going on. What did you perceive? Like, not to necessarily say
I'm like
because no,
scared of that toe. You have to move that.
you don't
You have to
because
get
not
that out of here.
because not everybody, not every trans man wants a cock and ball. However,
Dude, I've always wanted a cock and ball.
we can tell. We can tell, you know.
I should have that, but I don't.
And
And
so
that's sad.
as we're talking about this, what do you imagine your cock and ball to be? Not because again, we can
Hmm.
all. It's very easy to be very idealistic in this situation. That's the cliche. Oh, that boy, bigger cock,
I
bigger
can tell
cock
you
and ball.
exactly what
And so,
I would
can you
be.
give me a description of what you think what fits you?
So I'm circumcised.
Mm.
I am
All the way, like
circumcised.
no skin to like pull to tug on, or just like a little bit. I'm peeking.
No, I'm fully circumcised.
Okay. So nothing to
And
go. You need lotion.
I respect uncirced, but I never felt a piece of me was missing.
Sure.
I always felt like I was born to be circumcised.
Sure.
So
Your
that's
dad
number
did
one.
it, so you're doing it.
2, I'm a grower. For sure, I'm a
How much
grower.
so? To where
4,
it's like laughable
4,
prior?
4 inches soft, and
Oh,
then like like 6.5 hard.
that's not really a grower, I would say.
What do you mean?
Like
It's
a
going from 4 to 6. That's
no,
2
it
more
okay, it
inches.
is a grower, but I would say generally speaking, like when you say grower, usually it's more it's like a bigger ratio than that.
Well, okay, so I go from 4 to 12.
Perfect.
Duh.
No, okay.
No, because
Okay.
as a Floyd, you know, well, 12's just like that's too much. That's scary.
It
So
is. It is
I
too
want to
much.
be respectful to every woman.
100%. You don't wanna be
So
why
like,
would you as a
you know,
man wouldn't wanna
6,
hurt a woman
like 7
with
is
your
the
fat
max.
hog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
But
a
unless
great
I'm
number.
fucking guys, then I'll go up
But
there.
that's different, they want it.
Yeah.
They want the big. I think
So
it's
I guess I'm a shapeshifter. When I'm
okay, so
dating
for
a
oh,
woman,
so
I'm at a 6. But
well,
then
that's the thing.
when I'm dating a man, it changes and I go to an
That's the
8.
thing, that's the beautiful thing to it, and you have the ability to do this now. You y the
This is technology. This is the
there's
technology.
you have the power to make this real, as
Wow.
we all do.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah. It's like because and that there is a different version for um people born with their cock and ball. However, I would say the cock sleeve is a little bit um I don't it's not as sexy as the strap, I would say.
I don't even what is the sleeve?
The cock sleeve,
Yeah.
it's basically an extender. It's just like a sleeve that you put over your erect cock
It
to
doesn't sound
to
flattering.
extend it and make it wider or longer. It's
Hmm.
basically you're wearing a strap, but just it fits over
It's
your
like when
pocket.
you're putting like inserts in your shoes
Yeah,
to gain an
pr
inch.
pretty much. Yeah, it's like
Sure.
when you guys put on the big muscle suits, it's kinda like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with that
Yeah.
with that said, I don't think it quite works as well. It is all I'm saying compared to bisexual women having the option to have the different strap size. They talked about this on the Stavros podcast one time.
They've
Back to
probably
that.
talked about it a lot of times. I'm a
I forget
patron, so
who
I know
was that.
everything.
I forget. It was is it like a black female comedian from the DMV that he was talking to that was
I don't remember her
talking about
name, but I
all different
remember that
straps. Yeah,
episode.
they were talking about all the different straps and the different sizes and getting a different strap for each different partner, which I think is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I think that should be like what you should do. Germs
What
and all.
what happened at the hardcore show? And why were you there for 6
Oh,
hours? Why the fuck were you there for 6 hours?
so every one I was there for played last, and I wanted to, you know. be a good boy and stay the whole time. So I brought my Nintendo 2DS and I played Pokemon
Okay.
at the bar.
You playing
And
Pokemon while.
I had like 4 beers.
Okay. You were having 4
And
beers
then
playing
I was talking to
Pokemon.
this girl and she called me a ray of sunshine and I like thought that was really beautiful. She said I was the kindest person in the world and I was like, "Wow. You're awesome."
You're awesome. You're really smart.
You're smart
Oh,
as
you're
fuck. This
smart as
chick is
fuck.
like smart as fuck.
First one ever,
She
bro.
said I'm beautiful and a ray of sunshine and then like I got even harder.
You got yeah, speaking of, yeah, the honey pack. You didn't
The
even
honey
need it at
pack
that
kicked
point.
in. The honey no, it kicked in right there. It had
You
an activation code and she did it.
you think you could put a
So,
cause like, you know, cause you ever put honey on your chicken? On your fried
um,
chicken?
not on my fried chicken. I'll make a sauce and then
Mm,
put honey in it, like a
mm,
kinda
sure.
some you know,
I I'm just thinking
something.
because I'll take the little hot sauce packets and the honey and put it on my fried chicken. But imagine just
Where?
doing. What do you mean?
Where from?
Just
What
any
fried
chicken,
chicken?
any fried chicken I get. I get honey and I get hot sauce and sometimes I'll use maple syrup. Sometimes I'll use Mrs.
Syrup?
Butterworth's.
You're
Yeah,
putting syrup on your chicken?
I'm putting
What's
syrup and
going
hot sauce
on?
on my chicken.
What's going on?
I got big back tendencies is all I'll say.
I need to try this. I need to
Pretty
seriously
good.
like tap
You
into
put some
this.
honey and some hot sauce on your fried chicken. It's pretty fucking good. But I'm just imagining if you did a honey pack and you did that with your boys while you're eating your chicken, and then you get all
And then
bricked
y'all
up.
jack off together?
No, you don't jack off. You don't jack off after you just because you have the boner with your boys in the honey pack. You take the honey packs. You go to the hardcore show, and then you two step. But then and the goal while you're kick with your kicks is to is and while you're crowd
And then
killing
you get pushed and then you
is
pierce
this
the floor.
exactly you pierce the floor. You
That's
break the rail.
cool. I'm gonna
And you
try that
slap your
next time.
buddy's boners. You slap your buddy's boners while you're crowd killing, bro.
Okay, so we need to bring boners into hardcore in a bit.
We need to bring yeah, straight edge
Hardcore
boners.
hardcore is all about brotherhood. If I'm not drinking, if I'm not smoking, I'm
I'm
getting
smoking.
horny.
What do you
When
think
I have
about
that X when I put that X in my goddamn hand, that means I'm ready to fuck
do you think
my
do
bros.
are straight edge kids, like, also, like, not
Brotherhood.
watching porn?
No, I know many straight edge and they like porn.
Mm. I just it's so interesting the culture around just, like, yeah, straight edge is
Mhm.
fucking awesome, and I'm just like, I get it, it's cool, but at the same time, there and I think this is more so with young well, not even necessarily, but there obviously is that
I
group
have
of
a take
people.
about this.
No, let's hear it.
So, I have a lot of straight edge brothers. I love my straight edge
Sure.
people. Community. I I like beer. I love
Yeah,
my straight edge brothers.
famously.
More than beer, probably.
Oh.
So, the thing about the hardcore straight edge
Mhm.
community, from what I have observed,
Yes.
I think I have a lot, like a shit ton of respect for people who are like Gen X, like
Sure.
millennial, like older people in the community who have lived a lot of life and done a lot of things and have done their time on this earth. And they get to be preachy. If
Yep.
they want to tell me I'm a piece of shit for having a Pabst Blue Ribbon, I
Yeah.
believe them. I believe them. You can say that to me. That's
Yeah.
fine. You've lived
Ooh.
probably a very hard life,
Yeah.
probably with a lot of drugs.
I
And you've lived.
drinking. I miss
Yeah,
drinking. Oh.
exactly.
Oh, I wish I could have one of those.
So, but what is grating to me, frankly, is like the younger straight
Mhm.
edge, like who haven't been through as much.
Yeah.
Like I know straight edge kids who are like 15 and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
you're like
You're just
I
15.
don't think you don't know anything about life
Yeah,
yet.
we play an FACGCE, and I really think that you're fucking gay if you fucking, like, drink beer, and I think it's really fucking stupid. 'Cause
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
really like thoughts on bowling. I really like thoughts on bowling, and I think
Mm.
that, anyone that drinks beer is polluting their mind and not reaching their true potential, and I think that's really punk rock.
And that's what's going on.
A little bit.
And
And I
they
love them
can
to
do
death.
what
And
they want.
let me say this
Sure.
to my dear young friends, because
My young
this is
friends.
my
My
young
youth
friends,
crew.
my many young friends that I spend lots of time with.
My personal opinion is you should do drugs.
I
At
think
least a little bit
I
before you don't do it
Yes,
again.
yes, we need people need to do some drugs, people need to drink some alcohol, people need to fucking, like, smoke a little bit of weed, people need to go, like,
Like, just
people
for a year, like, when you're 18, like,
go
just do
have
it for
se
a
go,
little
like,
bit.
have sex, go, like, go
Yeah.
be kinda stupid and,
Go
like, fall in
pick up
love.
needles off the ground and stab them in your
Literally,
arm now.
literally. I was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania 2 months ago, and I fucking went in there, and I fucking found a vape and a fucking cigarette
Eh,
and a fucking pen, and I fucking hit that shit, and it was rusty, and it was awesome, and I was fucking sucking that down, and then I was like, I wanted to jump off the Duquesne incline, bro. That shit was awesome.
Do you want to hear Luke's opinion on straight edge?
Yeah, Luke, let's hear it.
Luke, do you wanna give your opinion? We're talking about straight edge part 4.
Yeah. Straight edge kids
I
mostly.
I'm only out here for a second. I got
I
fries
can
in
hear
the oven.
I think I can
Okay.
hear him.
He said he has fries in the oven.
Oh, he's got fries in the oven. Bro, put
Yeah.
the fries in the fucking bag, bro. Get your fucking ass out of here. No, I
So
think straight
basically,
edge
I think everyone should do mysterious powders you find on the ground.
I think so. I think we should all do mysterious powders, and I think especially, like, lead people in emo bands need to do more drugs.
Weed people in emo bands?
I think we
What do you
need to
wanna
ex
give them, Fent?
I think they need to expand. It's so much like, "Oh, PBRs, oh, you smoke weed." It's like,
Oh, yeah.
let's do some uppers, huh? Let's see those twinkly riffs on some uppers. Let's get a little bit
Snort.
of
Start snorting.
little bit of Addy, little bit of little bit of I don't know. I don't do
That Molly
drugs.
and that lean.
I guess I don't do drugs, like, that aren't prescribed, but whatever. It's nothing matters.
Well, that's another thing. If I'm straight edge, can I snort Adderall? Like, if I'm prescribed Adderall, can I snort it?
I don't think so. I feel like it really is about, like, an unaltered
But
mind
it's like
free.
I'm prescribed the Adderall for
No,
my
I mean,
illness.
that's the same bitch that's like, "I can't believe you guys, like, eat like that," and then they're doing coke, like, 3 times a week. They're like, "Oh," and it's like,
Mm.
I have my green juice and my kava, and I get my baby foreskin powder all over, and I use that to fix my face, but I
You know,
also
grandson's pee and stuff.
Grandson's pee, I check the cock ring on my son's penis to make sure that his
Yeah.
levels are
Well,
good.
it's a fucking aura ring.
It's a fucking health marker. It's a fucking
It's a
health
health
marker.
marker.
God
And
forbid
I
God forbid I care about my
want
children.
I want the government to have my infant son's penis data.
I wanna make sure that my
I
son's
want them to
penis
know.
is fucking throbbing in that Aura ring.
And I want the Ring camera to capture criminals on my street.
And yes,
So
I want it to be bigger. Yes, I
and
want it.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, I want the 4-inch Aura ring for my son.
I was told the Aura Ring will make it bigger. If
I
it's
was told.
and he will live a happy life.
And
He'll
that
live
and that
happier.
and that he'll keep his erections for longer because
My
God
son
does his
Theandrew, I
Andrew.
want him to
He's a good boy.
Theandrew, I want him to have an
He's got a good
8-incher one
arm. He's
day.
got a good arm, that boy.
Hmm.
He's got a good arm.
Hmm.
He's got some you could see it. You could see
Sure.
there's a lot of potential there. There's a
I
lot of
don't wanna make
potential
a
in the
joke
Andrew.
about that. I don't wanna make a joke about sons jacking off. I don't even know why you
I'm
would think I would
no,
make a joke
I'm
about
not
sons
talking
jacking
about
off and
exactly.
making their
I
arms
think
bigger.
he can probably throw. He can throw hard.
I would never make a joke about boys jacking off.
I would never say that
I would
Andrew
never say that.
hypothetically was jerking off a lot because his cock got thicker because of the Aura ring that we planted on him to track his biomarkers to compare to his father.
You would
I would
never say
never
that.
say that. I'd
You
never
would never
fucking
say
say
that.
that.
Yeah, 'cause it's
Okay,
fucked up. It's
it's
fucking
fucked up.
gross.
It's fucked up, and what's going on?
And what's going on?
And what's going
And that
on?
it's fucking gross.
What even happened this week? I feel all I did this week. Okay,
Nothing.
I've like returned to like my autistic desire to hit a golf ball really well, which is like kind of fun, but I also kind of hate
Sure.
it.
Have
Because
are you hitting the course?
I hit the course a couple of times, but I also hit the range like 4 times last week because I was just like all I
Oh,
could think about was like, I need to take a video of my golf swing and make it look better than it did yesterday. It's like I'm looks maxing, but for my golf. I don't even give a shit how I play. I just like I like
mm.
planted this desire to like swing like fucking like I don't know, like Tiger Woods when I was like 12, and I'm close enough to being kind of close to
Ooh,
doing it.
if you get, like, really drunk and do a lot of drugs, you can be just like him
I could oh, that's a
and hit a
good
tree and
Tiger
flip
Woods
over your
challenge.
car and cheat
Tiger
on your wife.
Tiger Woods' challenge would just be doing a lot of like getting really fucked up and going to the driving range
I
and
wanna
then
see
having to get
Tiger Woods
home.
straight edge. I wanna see what he's like when he's straight edge.
Tiger Woods straight edge is probably the most boring motherfucker in the planet, to be honest.
Probably,
He's really
probably.
stunted. I know a lot about that man. I have a very parasocial relationship with him.
You are the Tiger Woods historian.
That's all I've been doing. Well, no, I was
Like,
what was
you
the
to you, like,
Can
Tiger
you
Woods
Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods to you
Uh-huh.
is peanut butter gamer to me.
I do really
Yeah.
admire both of their tiny little waists. Tiger Woods had a tiny
Yeah,
little waist. It's crazy.
he is.
I've been
He's
looking at
very give him estrogen.
like Loker genuinely call him
I think,
fucking Tim
like,
Henson.
maybe
Wait, have you seen like twink
Tiger Woods might be like this because he's an egg.
I think
Have
like
we ever
twink
thought about that?
because she was really dripped out
Mhm.
back in the night. Like she was like
Yeah.
dripped out back in the day.
She hit a golf ball like no other.
She hit a golf ball like no other. And her desire to be within the Trump family is just keeping her from being her true self.
Well,
But
she
with
just wanted to look like Ivanka.
Ivanka,
She wanted to look like Ivanka.
she want to look like Ivanka and I talk about it.
Ivanka.
I love In and Out. I love In and Out because we do not have a hamburger. Do you know hamburger? Do you know hamburger?
I don't know what that is.
I don't have hamburger because I fuck my sister. But when we come to America and we do not when we fuck, and then I get a hamburger and it's only $3. Do you know? Do you know In and Out? Do you know In and Out burger?
I've never heard of that. I don't know
Do you
what
know
that is.
In and Out burger? Okay, it is like you take a 4x4.
No.
It is you
I
take
eat
a cream pie
Culver's.
style.
I
Cream
go to
pie.
Culver's.
They have In and Out cream pie style. Cream pie style. Okay.
Cream pie style?
Cream pie style. They take a mayonnaise and they put it on the French fry.
I'll have one
A
of those.
yes. And then
I'll have one of
Culver's.
those.
Yes, and
I'll have one of one
Culver's.
cream pie, please.
They take the cum shot burger. Okay, the cum shot burger. Okay, it has Kurder burger. Do you know Kurder burger?
The
When they
Kirk
put
burger?
the Charlie Kirker burger, when they put
The
the
Kirker
cheese curd,
burger.
they put the cheese curd on a patty on the
They
burger.
put they put a little ketchup pocket in the
Yes,
bun, and then when you bite into it, it
kind
explodes.
of like
Explodes.
the toilet in elementary school. Do you know? With the ketchup and they. Do you know? Do you know the ketchup
Um,
packet? The elementary, you put it under the toilet seat and they
um,
sit on it and they go, and it goes strawberry shortcake. Call back episode 1.
only true fans will get this. Only true fans will get this.
Okay, something actually we should discuss. It's getting canceled. I
Okay.
can't believe it took us this long to talk about getting canceled.
They are trying to silence us.
They're trying to silence us, and
Big
it's
Facebook,
fascinating.
Meta,
Meta World Peace.
Zuckerberg, he knows we're up
Meta
to
World
something.
Peace and Zuckerberg is coming for us. I mean, even Instagram's not allowing us to put out our fucking honey pack ads that we need to put out. Our honey packs specifically targeted towards high school children, specifically women though. Interesting. Didn't think about that. But with that
That is
said,
interesting.
it was very we really appreciate all the support.
It's humbling.
It was
I'm
really
humbled.
truly it really brought us back to our roots and really thinking about why are we doing this. With that in
Mm.
mind, we're at the 40-minute mark and I think It's about time to get into your top 3 for the week, Jordan.
I'm curious as to what you'll throw my way.
So I was going through the list of brainstorming. I think I floated one out to you over text while you were going through a bit of a manic episode earlier on today.
So I don't remember that text, and
I
the
don't remember it
reason is
either.
that I haven't been alive for a week, and I don't know
Yeah.
where I am, and I don't know what's going
So
on.
yeah, the last time you were alive was when we were sitting in that backyard
Yeah.
recording this damn podcast.
Yeah.
However, I think this week the top 3 that I want to hear from you, kind of continuing on with a bit of the nostalgia theme that we had last week with the top 3 YA novels. Um, I want to ask you, what are your top 3 status symbols, but as like
Hmm.
a child in the 2000s and early 2010s? So what were these things that really showed you
Oh.
had drip? I would give you examples, but I kind of
Oh, no,
think
no,
you
no, no,
need
I
I
don't
was
get
going
to
to
say
say
anything.
I think you've got
Okay.
plenty. So I'm going to
Top
leave
3
that to
status
you.
top 3 first Gen Z
Yes.
elementary school / middle school
Go to
status
middle school,
symbols.
yeah. And if there's a high
Early
school example that sticks out, but yeah.
I'll do elementary school. No, high school is a completely different ballpark.
I think that's maybe
'Cause
another time.
this
Another
is
time.
like this is like pre-social media
Right,
world.
or just to start, or just barely like you just
And and
your
and
2 friends have an Instagram.
this is before trend cycles have
Yes.
accelerated to the point that they are
Correct.
now.
Correct.
It's time capsule.
There was still tastemakers in this world.
Yeah. So, okay, top 3. Hmm, that's tough. I wanna say well, okay, immediately the first that comes to mind is silly bands.
Silly bands are up there, 100%.
Silly bands immediately. I would trade them on the playground, and then they got banned. Why did they get banned? I don't know.
I think the banning of silly bands is actually very progressive in the sense that it's really
Mm,
trying to teach about, one, obviously not valuing the consumption and the status symbol that is artificially created by that consumption, and then
right.
2, also demonstrating um, the idea that just because you ban something doesn't mean it goes away, because the silly
Yeah, oh,
bands are
yeah.
still around. They weren't
We
wearing them,
were
but the
no,
market was
no.
still there,
We were trading under the slide. And
without question.
so, here's the gag about silly bands, is silly bands hit during the 2008 recession.
Mhm.
Um, that's when my dad lost his job, and we were on food stamps,
Shit.
and I needed to have fucking
You
silly
needed the
bands
silly
really
bands.
bad. I needed it really bad. So
God
I
damn.
had like maybe a month or 2 after they were at their height,
Yeah.
uh, I got the dollar store brand. And so
Mm.
they weren't official. They were a cheap knockoff.
Yeah.
And by the time I was getting into silly bands,
Yeah.
everyone else was kind of starting to move on. I still traded a little bit, but I wasn't at the height of it because
That's
we
interesting.
had no money.
No, I think that's an interesting experience that I think happens a lot is like either because I had the same thing with Heelys where
Mm. Yo,
people
I
had
never had
Heelys
Heelys.
and I had these knockoff Heelys that like turned into basically rollers. Like there's like 4 wheels on them.
Awesome. That's just a
and they
roller skate.
and they sucked. They were the
Yeah,
worst.
that's just a roller
And
skate.
it was like I felt the same way and that it's like but my parents are like it's the same fucking thing. It's like no, no, it's not. Yeah.
No, they
And
don't
I think
understand.
that's the thing with the silly bands. But no, I think silly bands is definitely up there
Silly
for number
Bands is up
3.
there. It was at least for my school, it was pretty
Oh, I
massive.
mean it's the amount of like of the amount of poon that a fellow with a forearm full of silly bands was getting. Whew,
Wow.
whew,
Wow. But
whoo-wee.
an 8-year-old can't fucking say that. You can't. Did you hear that car?
No.
Okay. So, number 2, that Wheelies was good. I always wanted Wheelies, but they were too cool, like, too
Yeah,
expensive.
scary.
Hmm. I guess I just wanna say, like, the as seen on TV bullshit as number
Okay.
2, just as a whole. Like,
Interesting.
um, the the Fuji
Fushigi,
ball, the
Fushigi,
fushigi, moon shoes,
moon shoes, moon sand, floam.
moon sand, floam, all of that I wanted
Yeah.
so bad. And
Yes.
the like wealthier kids, they had that, and I was so
I
jealous. I
do you
was so
think anyone's
jealous.
do you think I hate to be so boner centered this episode. However,
It's the theme, and this episode is called Boner Center.
boner centered discourse, but I do wonder,
Mm.
has anyone like speaking of cock sleeves, has anyone made one out of floam, you think? You think anyone's ever let it
Uh,
harden
okay,
on their cock
so
and
it's
ball?
yes, and because it's my belief that everyone has done everything.
Okay.
At least one person has done
But do you think
everything.
20 people have done this?
I think 5 people have done,
Do you think I think more than 5.
and I think they're all dead now.
Do you think it's because
They're
of
all
like
dead.
it's like it's seeped into their semen stream and the semen stream that
Yes.
connects to the blood to
The
the life force?
macroplastics killed them. Well, and because here's the thing. There's a fetish for
Oh,
everything and
one of the
everyone. So
one of the phloem beads went up the urethra.
yeah, and they died. Everyone who did that, all 5 died.
And then and then when they
Because
did what
they had a
what
phloem fetish
what
and they couldn't get enough.
they said they
They
did a kegel and it went and it popped out.
mm, let's talk about Kegels. Kegels.
Kegels and the
Let's
phloem
talk
fetish, sorry.
about Peggle. Let's
I'm
talk
sure
about
you know
Insane Aquarium.
that. What do you have to say about what are you saying? Phloem pods, phloem kink, fetish, phloem.
Yeah, so everyone has a fetish for everything.
Mm,
Basically, those as seen on TV ads, there's at least one person out there with a phloem fetish or a fushigi ball fetish or
I think
something
it's where it all
because
started. That's why it
someone
exists.
someone out there randomly got a hard on when a phloem was on TV and then they started thinking about
Yeah,
phloem sex.
it's probably like a latex situation. It's like the sensory
Oh
texture
yeah.
of the
Yeah,
phloem on the
I'm sure.
on the 6 inches, 6.5 inches cut. Oh, girthy or not? That's sorry to bring it back to this, but not
So
like
number one, number one.
Beats by Dre.
Number one,
Ancient Mew.
um, is duct tape wallets and like duct tape things.
That's number one. Interesting. I guess okay.
Well, I was a like girl,
Yeah,
and this is a big thing for girls. And actually, I was so addicted to like duct tape wallets and duct tape
because you were crafty.
shoes and duct tape
You had a
notebook
Pinterest.
covers. I had a duct tape
Yeah,
fetish. Duct tape everything. I would make any
yeah.
you craft things, duct tape bows and duct tape rings and
Okay.
duct tape bracelets. And so I had a friend and we would make duct tape objects together.
Yeah,
And we went to our principal one day. We went to our
yeah.
principal because we had a really good idea. And we were like, we
Okay.
thought we were gonna change
You're gonna
the
change the world.
fucking world. We thought we
Yeah,
were gonna change the world. We told our teacher, or not, we went to the principal's office. We told her, we were like, hey, we have a really good idea.
yeah.
It's gonna be a duct tape market in the locker room. And everyone will bring their duct tape goods and we can trade them or like and we don't have to use real money, but we can trade them for fake money and
Listen, I don't
it
think you
will change the
understand.
world.
It's
It'll
fucking
change the world.
duct. It's fucking duct tape. It's
It's
everywhere.
fucking duct tape.
It's everywhere. It's fucking dirt cheap. You
And
can get it anywhere, and we're turning it into things that are valuable.
and the principal was like very,
He's like,
thought it was really, really
he's
not
like, let me see your
stupid.
shoulders.
Thought it was really stupid. No, she was a woman. And she didn't like
Okay,
it. She's a woman.
I'm sorry.
And then I
Wait,
was placed in after that I was mysteriously placed in these classes. Like I was taken out of class in like
no,
these
no.
I was in these autism rooms where they
You're
did
in the alter.
autism tests on me.
You're an alts learner.
They did autism tests on me
Which
after
ones?
that.
Is it like
So actually, so every week for I don't know how long, they would put me in a room
yeah.
with a one lady and other kids,
Okay.
and she would make us make bracelets, and I hated making these
Yeah.
bracelets because I've always been bad at
And
crafts.
they weren't made out of duct
Because
tape.
I made these duct tapes and they were bad. I was always bad at crafts. I'm really bad at crafts. And so she tried to make us make these little bracelets
Yeah.
and I hated it so much and I didn't talk to anyone. And none of the other kids talked to anyone because we were all
Yeah,
antisocial and we
exactly, yeah.
all kind of had problems. I don't know what kind of it was a weird exercise and it was a problem. I really didn't like I'm like traumatized.
So you don't want you so
The tests
and
are
the
not conclusive. I don't know what but I'll tell you this. Multiple times in my life I've been alone with my mother and she said
yeah,
out of nowhere like she'll look at me and she'll be like, "I really think you're autistic."
yeah. I mean, I
And but like she won't tell me if I've been diagnosed. She just like has a
yeah.
theory that I'm
I mean,
autistic. So,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's
You
because
know,
it's something I try to be very careful about because
it's
we're in a
all
world of,
adds
like,
up.
self-diagnosis and all of like, there's been a huge amount of that over the past
I've
6 years
been
around
diagnosed
ADHD.
by my mom
Yeah,
and the teachers at school who made me do
100%.
weird things.
No, I'm
So
get to the teachers at school that made me do weird things for weeks at a time.
they made me make bracelets. I didn't want to make them.
You didn't wanna
I didn't want to make the bracelets.
I
Dude, I would have rather been fucking touched than make those bracelets. Piss me off.
And with that, that wraps up Jordan's top 3 for the week. I believe the conclusions from this are Jordan and Tiger Woods should have switched places.
Yeah. And Peanut
And,
Butter Gamer is my goat.
and Peanut Butter Gamer, um, I'll get my lotion ready and I'll report back. So I'll watch Peanut Butter Gamer with my honey pack in hand with my chicken. You're gonna
Yep.
watch Nirvana the band, the show, the movie, and we're
Yep.
gonna come back next week in a better headspace, ready to
Yep.
riff and be funny instead of. I think this was still fun, but
I think this was one of the best things ever
I think
to happen.
this is gonna appeal to the banter crowd. This one's gonna appeal to the banter crowd because
Well, yeah, it's fucking Friendship Simulator.
we didn't talk about because last week we talked. Okay, we'll say go outside. Love you.
Go
Go
the
outside.
fuck outside.
Okay. I think that's the episode.
And cut.